Hi, welcome to Nini's Nest. Well, it's another day of hard work for Stanley and some of his friends. Today we're reading Stanley's Train. You know, Stanley's really an entrepreneur. Do you know what that big word means? He has lots of businesses that he owns. Remember, he's a grocer, he owns a diner, and now he has a train business. So I wonder if you can look at the train with me and name one thing that you see that the train needs in order to go. Do you see it? It's spelled O-I-L. It needs oil, but it needs some other things too. So let's turn inside and see what Stanley's going to do today. The author of this book is William B., and there are more books about Stanley on my list. So I hope you'll go right now and just check the notifications and subscribe to this channel. If you subscribe for all of the books that I read, you'll get to read every Stanley book on here. So here are some of the tools and the things Stanley is going to need in his train to keep it running and to keep it safe. So we see a lot of tools like screwdrivers, and I think that's a shovel, and this is coal. Black coal is something he needs for this train, and oil. This is engine oil. This is the oil can with the spout that helps him pour it. Matches. Of course, he's going to need tickets for the people who ride the train. And you see a lot more there. Just, oh, a hammer. Let's just look a couple more minutes. A wrench and signs, you know, that tell this is the station, Stanley's train station. So let's turn to the title page and look at Stanley again. He's always wearing his hat with the letter S because his name starts with S, Stanley. And we'll go to the first page and see it's going to be another busy day for Stanley, the train driver. So we're going to find out a lot of things about what that is for work if you're a train driver. Stanley and Charlie are up bright and early getting the engine ready. Stanley oils and greases all the moving parts, while Charlie shovels coal into the firebox. So he's getting a lot of black on his fur because coal is very messy. And remember last time we read about some oil with Stanley, he got dirty as well with the oil. All aboard! It's time for this train to leave the station. And here come his friends. This is Little Woo. Little Woo has a beach ball. Benjamin has a toy boat. And Sophie has an inner tube. Where could they all be going? Now, do you get on a train to go to the pool? It kind of looks like they might be going to the pool. Where do you think they are all going? Chuff, 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 chuffity, chuff. Off we go. Soon Stanley and Charlie have the train rushing along. Stanley blows the whistle. Beep, beep. There's the whistle right here. Stanley leaves Charlie in charge of driving, and he says he's going to do the ticket sales now. Here's the ticket coming out of this thing right here. Tickets, please. Myrtle. He's talking to Myrtle, his friend. Would anyone like to drive the train? Yes, please. They all take turns shoveling coal, pulling the levers, and blowing the whistle. Peep, peep, peep. There's the whistle. I guess this is the levers. One of the levers. I wonder which one pulls the whistle. This one or this one? I think it's this one. Charlie brings refreshments for everyone. Tea, coffee, lemonade, homemade cakes. Gabriel would like a cup of coffee and a tea cake. And Peggy would like a cup of tea and a coffee cake, please. Now, you know they're in the dining car, or this time it's called the buffet. But you can see because they're sitting at a table with their coffee and teacups. And back here is Charlie, who's been messing with the coal, and he's gotten dirty, so he's behind them in another place. The train has reached its destination. Everyone gets off and heads for the seaside. Who knows what that means? The sea, the seaside. It's the beach, the seaside. And look at all the other things you need when you go there. You need your beach ball, your sailboat, your inner tube, maybe an umbrella or two, and a beach chair. I call the sea the beach, and maybe you do as well. Does everyone have everything? Beach ball, toy boat, inner tube, sunscreen. Yes, 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 yes. There's the sunscreen. No one wants to get sunburned at the beach. Let's just take a minute to look at some of the colors. There's a rainbow of colors on the beach ball, but we see 3 bears. And I wonder if you can see the one that's orange. It's in the middle. And where's the yellow bear? It's at the front of the line. Little Woo has the yellow bear. And then the purple bear is at the back of the line, or the back of this part. So what about this umbrella? What color is the umbrella? Say it out loud with your friends that you're listening with, or your family. And what color is the hat? And the purse? See, we can learn so many things when we're reading a book. What do you call the design on Little Woo's hat? Yes, it's polka dots. So let's turn the page and see what they're going to do at the seaside. It's the perfect day for beach balls and boats and splashing about in the sea. Even no, that's Charlie. This is Stanley. They both have the hats on, so it gets confusing. This is Charlie, and he was, doing the coal. And this is Stanley. Oh, here the bears are in the water too. There's the sunscreen. Everyone's having a good time. But it's over too soon, and everyone heads back to the train. Stanley and Charlie shovel the coal, pull the levers, and very quietly blow the whistle while everyone snoozes. Beep. I'm sure the train wheels are making some sounds. Well, what a busy day. It's nighttime when Stanley finally gets home. He's got himself a lantern. He must have left his lights on for when he gets home this evening. The moon is already showing in the sky. It's time for supper, time for a bath, and time for bed. Good night, Stanley. Remember, where does Stanley's hat go? Right on the door of the bedpost. I say that every time. The bedpost, not the doorpost. And it is after 10 o'clock, so he had a late night at work today. Let's go back just quickly and see if you notice the colors of the train, the toy train that he has at home. Purple. You can say it out loud if you know it. Yes, that's yellow. Green, like his green peas. And orange, like one of those bears we saw a minute ago. What color is Stanley's hat today? Purple, yes. And guess what? There are so many more stories about Stanley, and I still haven't read them all. So be sure to go right now and subscribe. Give this story a thumbs up, because who doesn't like Stanley? I love Stanley stories. We've already read about 4, and I'm going to keep looking for more so that you get to see them all. See you soon.